Okay folks, today we're going to be looking at a set of Goldspeed beadlock rims. I got this whole kit here. It's the Victory Box kit. Comes with everything in it already. I've got some front beadlock wheels here. It's the singles on the front. On the rear here, they're dual beadlocks. They've got, if you can see it in there, regular steel valve stem, which is really nice. All the carbon fiber rings. I got these ones in blue. All the hardware. Comes with a box of lug nuts. I believe it's supposed to be coming with mud plugs, but I didn't see anything in the box. So I'll have to go back online and look and probably give them a call on Monday and get those shipped out. But it's kind of nice. You just order everything and it's all in one kit, provided nothing's missing out of it. But yeah, this is pretty nice. Look like a nice set of rims. And so we're going to go ahead and get one of these installed. Probably going to pull off a front one, and I'll show you there how to change it and how to install one. So let's get started. All right, folks. So I got my front tire off there. Got a little bit of soap on it. Got the valve stem removed. So we're going to go ahead and try to take this off the bead. You know, it's funny. I was digging around in the box, and inside that Victory box, there's a card that says those mud plugs are on back order, and they're going to send them to me. When I ordered them, I just ordered them there. It was on Monday, and they said they probably wouldn't be in for a couple of weeks. And I was kind of surprised when they showed up, but they must have just shipped the wheels, and then they're going to do the mud plugs there separately. So this is a Harbor Freight tire changing tool. We're going to try this out today. This is a pretty nice set here. Got my dog trying to get in here. You know, the important thing about this tool is that you know, it's a $39 tire changing machine. It's not a $2,000 machine there. So you know, you can't expect much out of it, but you don't really need much just to get these off. And so this is more than adequate. You got to take your time on this stuff. You can't force it. Again, it's not super you know, super heavy duty, but for a little bit that you need to use it, should work fine. So we're going to try this out, see what we can do. I got it ready here for the bead breaker. I got my valve stem out, so we're going to just kind of push down on this, see what we can do. Kind of position it there a little bit. Twist this around a little bit. I keep kind of going around. Be careful of the valve stem. Hi folks. See, I got a different shirt on. It's a different day. I could not get these beads broken on these tires. I tried everything. Don't know if I was doing it wrong or not. So I ran these up to my local Blaine's Farm and Fleet, who installed these the first time. And they popped the beads on them for me. Didn't charge me a dime. But I was talking to the guy why I was having so much problem there is they use a bead sealer. He says sometimes that stuff gets out on like concrete. He says that's likely why I couldn't get it popped off. So anyway, they popped the beads off. I got to go ahead and pull these off the rims the rest of the way, and then we'll go ahead and get started on it. So I'm going to put these, yank my cable out here. I'll go ahead and clamp this thing down. Got me an extra tire iron from Harbor Freight while I was there. I put just a little bit of soap right around this edge here. Oh man, it's all, you couldn't believe the inside of this rim here. It's just like nasty, full of dirt, trees and stuff like that from the roots. So basically on this here, we're going to go ahead and get this thing underneath the tire lip if we can. Get it wedged underneath there. Let me get one more thing here. I like to put a rag down Just pull this up like so. Put me a little rag down there. Just pull that right around. And there we go. Now I got one side off here. Gotta take a chance. If you put these beads right in the center of the rim, that gives you a lot of more room. Sometimes you can just pull these off. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Might get lucky here. There we go. All right, so I got the tire off, which is nice. So this is one of the front ones here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this one on. Lay that down in there. Tighten her up a little bit. All right. So we want to do first on this thing, so you can see all this crud here on this tire. We want to get all that crap off before we stick the new ones on there. It's dirt, mud. I think it's some of that beadlock stuff that they put on there the first time. Just want to make sure it's nice and clean here. Here. You're nice and good, real good for me. Put a little bit on the back side, lip here. As long as I'm back here, I got the tire open. Soap everything up really good. All right. So if I got this thing going right, I think it should go like this. Let's see here. Actually not, it should go like this. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. So we should build on this. This is a single beadlock reel. Should just be able to push these on here. So, all right, so hopefully you can see this a little better. I'm gonna go along here and get all these little bolts in. It's a little bit of Loctite. And kind of see what's going on here. Just need just a little bit on the threads. Make sure I've got one of these holes lined up pretty good. There. Looks like that one's in there pretty good. What I'm going to do on this thing is I'm going to put 4 in on opposite sides of each other. And then I'm going to just tighten them down just a little bit so I can get the threads easier on the other ones. Just put a couple on each opposite sides of each other here. These are all 10mm sockets. It's getting stuck on there. All right, let's go ahead and get the rest of these in here. All right, so now they are. We're going to sit there and tighten these down in a crisscross pattern. All right, so here we go. Just get a 10mm ratchet. I'm going to start with this one right here. In the middle. Actually, I'm just going to run these, get all these down where they're going in here first. So they recommend using a ratchet, not like an impact wrench on these things. So you want it to go down slow. You want it to go down even, so it's very important here. It's better off just to do it by hand. You want to look here along the edge. Make sure your bead ring and where the little bead indentation on the wheel, it looks like it's edge, it's not one way or the other. And then once you get that, looks like I missed one right here. Once you get that, we're going to go ahead and cinch these down. We're going to go a crisscross pattern, just keep going around until we start getting it relatively tight. Let's keep going around here. Go around one more time. Make sure we get them all snug. Takes a little bit of doing. All right. Now that I got them relatively snug, we got to go with the torque wrench now. On these here, they recommend 60 to 90 inch-pounds. I'm going to do it in a couple of steps there. I'm going to do it at 80, just to kind of split the difference. But I'm going to start off here. We'll set my torque wrench at about 50, and we'll just go around here, and we'll tighten them up. Okay, final time at 80. Let's see here. Should be 70. There's 80. I think that's 80. Yeah, looks like 80. Okay. Gonna go around, check them now. Oops, that one didn't even get tight. Alrighty, so this is it, all nice and on there. I'm gonna go. Okay, we got the wheels on here. That's the rear, looking pretty good. Come over here to the front, looking really nice. I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit. Look at those lug nuts right there. They come with aluminum lug nuts and everything in there, along with all the hardware. So that's it. It's the Goldspeed Victory in a Box kit. Again, it comes with everything. Comes with the wheels, the beadlock rings, all the hardware, new lug nuts, mud plugs. My mud plugs are on back order, so that's no problem there. I'll get those in. But yeah, pretty nice rims. It's going to allow me to run a little bit lower pressure and have a little bit more confidence going into the colder corners and not having to worry about rolling them off. So that's it. They come with a variety of sizes, the ring colors, various colors there. I got blue there to match my bike. But that's it. Should be very good, very happy with them. Again, that's a Goldspeed Victory in a Box wheel kit.